Building AI models used to take hours of complex work and expensive software, but I've discovered a way to create stunning AI models in just 20 minutes by using a simple tool. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to do it before this method gets gatekept by all the AI elite. Listen, the AI model creation space is changing fast. What I'm about to show you is working right now. But who knows how long before Picasso changes their algorithm or starts charging 10 times more. This is literally the perfect time to jump in. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process to create high-quality AI models that look incredibly realistic. Whether you're looking to get into AI OFM and make serious money, or you've wasted countless hours with the bullshit that's flooding YouTube right now, or you've already run a couple models but they look like ass, this tutorial will change everything for you. While everyone else is giving you surface level garbage that leaves you stuck and frustrated, I'm going to reveal the complete workflow, including the little hacks that professionals don't want you to know, like my ChatGPT prompt trick that literally saved me hours of banging my head against the wall trying to get decent results. I've personally analyzed over 500 AI models and spent more than 1,000 hours in the trenches, generating thousands of images. I've seen every possible way this can go wrong, and I've figured out the shortcuts that actually work. Look at these results. Most people would pay hundreds of dollars for models this good, thinking they need some AI expert to create them, but that's complete garbage. And the best part, I don't have some crazy expensive setup or secret software. I'm using the exact same tools that are available to you right now. No bullshit, no upsells, just the real process that works. Yo, what is up guys? So today we're going to be going over how to build your AI OFM model in just 20 minutes. Okay, just using one single tool. All right, so what are we going to cover today? So first of all, what are base AI models? How to prepare your reference images, creating your first model, generating amazing images, and some advanced techniques. So stay tuned till the end because I am going to give you a run-by-run play of Picasso itself and actually some of the images that I have in there so you guys can see literally what it looks like. All right, so what are base AI models, right? So it's a trained version of an AI that can generate images in the style or appearance of a specific person or character. Literally just think of it as teaching an AI of what someone looks like from multiple angles and expressions. So what is the tool, that you guys have all been wondering? You probably heard of this by now. It's called Picasso. Now, why is this such a great tool for beginners? All right, 3 reasons. First of all, it's user-friendly, it's affordable, and it gets you good results. So this is a really good tool to play around with to get into AI OFM. And then stay tuned because I will be making an entire course on AI OFM and how you can actually create models and photos that honestly, some of the shit that I've seen, I can't even tell. Like, it's AI. It's so good, guys. All right, so in Picasso, you're going to have 2 essentially models, softwares that you're going to use. The first one is Flux, and the second is Stable Diffusion. Now, you guys are going to start off with Flux because it's what you use to make the face. Also, it's simple and you get really quick results. Now, you're going to use Stable Diffusion to create the actual body for the model. So this is how you're going to do your NSFW and more complicated SFW content, all right? Now, the problem with Stable Diffusion is that it's a lot more complex and there's more prompting required. So more thoughts needed, more creativity needed with the prompting. But I'm going to show you a little hack, a little ChatGPT hack that you guys can use to make your life so much easier, to make Stable Diffusion a lot simpler. Now, preparing reference images. Now, what do you need for that? A couple of things, a quick checklist. You need a clear, well-lit face of your model. Different angles of the face all around, different expressions. You need the background to be clear, consistent lighting, and high resolution pictures. The quality of these photos need to be top notch, guys, for the AI to be trained. Now, the mistakes to avoid: cannot be blurry, can't be filtered, don't want extremely close up, don't have inconsistent lighting. Try to use the same lighting for all the reference images. Don't have other people in the photos. That's a no-brainer. Sunglasses or, jewelry, etc., etc. Don't want that. Just clear reference photos of the face, and that's all we need. Now, I'm going to put up some examples over here for what a good reference photo looks like and what a bad reference photo looks like. All right, now how to actually create your first model in Picasso. All right, so step 1, create a Picasso account. It's completely free. The paid plan starts at like $20 a month. Now you're going to navigate to your create AI character. You're going to upload your reference images, give your model a name, and then you're going to start building your model. So the AI is going to start analyzing the reference images that you've uploaded, and then it's going to start spitting things out. Now, some great things about Picasso is that you don't need a powerful computer. Some other softwares and things I'm going to talk about later in the course, you do need a computer that can handle heavy machinery. Essentially, the software takes up a lot of computer power. This thing you can do on a Mac or a PC, simple. This is why Picasso is so great for beginners if you're just trying to get your feet wet into this space. Now, generating images with your model. Essentially, this is something you guys are going to have to play around with a little bit in Picasso itself. So you guys are going to have to learn how to use effective prompts, stable diffusion, guys. So some of the things that you're going to see here is that there is creative mode and there's a strict mode. Now, what this is going to do, this is essentially like the amount of times that like the AI is going to analyze the images and recreate them before it spits an image out. Now, one of the great things that you guys can actually do is you guys can go on Instagram or wherever you want to go. For example, say Sophie Rain, you can go on her IG and you want your AI model to, for example, maybe it's Sophie Rain at the beach or something. You guys can take a screenshot of that. And you guys can put that into ChatGPT and use literally the prompt that I have on the screen up here. So the prompt is going to be using an AI photo generation tool, Picasso. I need you to write me 100% accurate prompt to replicate this image. And then ChatGPT is going to spit you out something called a positive prompt and a negative prompt. Now, it's going to be a rough prompt. So it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to spit out something perfect. So this is where you guys have to use your brain and actually be an intelligent human being. And if you have half a brain, this should not be too hard. But the photos that's going to spit out, they're not going to be exactly what you look like. So you're going to have to start tweaking the prompts a little bit yourself, but it's going to get you like 90% of the way there. The rest, you're going to have to change the wording a little bit yourself. Now, there's another thing that you guys need to understand, and that's called seed numbers. So the seed is like a DNA code for your image. This is kind of like a saved version, kind of like when you're playing a game, guys, and you've got like a seed for the game, and that way you know exactly how that level is going to play out. So same thing here. So the seed is just a saved version of your AI model, which you can then just upload into Picasso, and that way you can start tweaking it. So that way you don't have to start from scratch every single time you want to play around with your model. Now, what are some common issues with troubleshooting? Common problems, number one is distorted or unnatural face. So the solution to this is add more reference images with different angles, expressions, and then rebuild your model. The AI, it just means the AI needs more reference photos to learn more. And that way it can spit you out something better. Problem number two is inconsistent features. Again, solution is be more specific in your prompts about these features and move your prompt adherence slider more towards strict. So that means it's going to follow the prompts a lot more closely, and it's not going to kind of do its own thing. All right, now problem number three is low quality or blurry images. So again, you can include terms like high quality or 4K, detailed, sharp in your prompts to spit out better looking images. But just remember that sometimes when, for example, the skin of a model looks too perfect, that's an also easy telltale sign that it is AI. Now, this is something I'll go over later, but there are tools that you can use within Picasso to brush up and touch up the model so she looks a little bit more real, like adding freckles, things like that. But again, that's more advanced level things. Now, problem number four is model doesn't look like the reference image. So here, this is where you guys have to understand the difference between flux and stable diffusion. So an easy way to differentiate between these two is flux is used for the face, guys, and stable diffusion is used for the body. So what you're going to do is, and this is really great because Picasso has almost everything you need. It's got its own inbuilt face swapping feature. So you can just use flux to create a really nice face and then stable diffusion for the body. And then you can face swap your flux model onto your stable diffusion model. Now, again, another ChatGPT troubleshooting tip is analyze and you guys can copy these prompts word for word. Analyze what's wrong with this AI generated image and suggest an improved prompt to fix the issues. So it's a no-brainer, guys. You want to be using AI to help you with your other AI issues. So again, just take a screenshot of the problematic generation, upload to GPT with the prompt that I've got above, and it's going to give you a detailed analysis and improved prompt suggestions. And all you have to do is just try those suggestions and try to fix up and see what it spits out. And then you can tweak it on your own. But remember, it's going to get you like 95% of the way there. The rest you're going to have to do a little bit yourself. Now, again, all right, guys, so before I even get into the Picasso tutorial, I need to show you guys the potential of AI models and what you guys can do. So right here, I have the reference photos of my model. This is a real girl that I have and signed was allowing me to use her face. Now, these are some of the reference images she has sent me. Like I said, you guys need to get different angles of her face, just doing different things with her face so the AI can be trained. Again, you guys can pause this, get your model to create similar reference images. Now look here. These are the kind of things you guys can achieve. Zoom in here to give you guys a better idea of what you guys can achieve. Like I said, some of these images, guys, hyper realistic, can't even tell. You see the quality here isn't the greatest, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what you guys can achieve. Like you guys can see here, I've given her obviously accentuated features, bigger tits, bigger ass, but the sky is the limit with AI, guys. You guys need to get on this. Now, if you guys want to understand or see how I'm doing this, I'm going to give you a Picasso tutorial right after this, but make sure you guys join my Discord below. Free source, guys. There is an AI section in there going step by step on exactly what you guys need to do, much more in depth with the prompts. And I've even included a checklist in the Discord for what you guys need to create images just like this. Now, this is going to remove so many barriers to OFM. Gone are the days where it's just like, oh, my model's not getting this content back to me. She's not creating this reel. She's not doing this. You guys can literally make this entire thing in-house. All right, as promised, guys, here's a quick Picasso tutorial for you guys. So all you guys got to do is create your account, obviously, hop into AI characters, create AI character. I'm not going to be going into my model right here. I've named a Ruby. As you guys can see, there's a Ruby and a Ruby 2.0 because I was playing around with this, but I've already shown you what she looks like. Due to YouTube guidelines, I'm not going to be able to go and show you exactly what the images look like, but I just want to show you guys why Picasso is so simple. Like I said, everything's right here. So essentially, once you click AI character, you'll have the option to create the flux, and then you guys can also go into stable diffusion. From there, it's simply just going over to face swap, and Picasso also lets you do AI image generation and an AI video generator. Now, here's a little tip. Picasso's video generation is very bad. There is a different software that I use. Now, if you guys want to know more about that and exactly what I'm doing to create PPV content, hop in the Discord below, DM me, guys, complete tutorial for more information on that. I'm going to be building out an AI OFM course, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and comment, guys. And the future's here, guys. AI OFM. This is literally like, have you ever wished you got into dropshipping like 10 years ago? This is your time right now. You guys need to be on this wave of AI OFM if you guys want to be making 50K a month. Don't miss out on lifetime generational wealth.